morning, Rhoda. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Greg, and to our guests who we'll get to in a moment. Good morning, Flint, and welcome to Working Together. It's good to be back with you guys this week. Now, I know on last Saturday's show, you addressed the topic of cooperation between City Council and the Mayor's office. Now, today, we want to get into some very specific ways that they can cooperate as it relates to improving our local economy by supporting our neighborhood businesses. But first, we just want to re-emphasize the need for a solid working relationship between City Council and the Mayor's office, these two branches of government, because cooperation really provides the foundation for everything else. Isn't that right?
Yeah, without that ongoing conversation, then we're all pulling in different directions. And that's what's happened to us for too long. We've all been pulling in opposite directions. And if you do that, then you don't actually make any forward movement. You just stay in one place. Everybody spends a lot of time and energy, but there's no forward progress. And we've seen that now for too many years with this failed leadership that we've had. And now it's time for us to come together and really work together. That's a major commitment that I have, that Greg and I have talked about, and that's why we wanted to continue this conversation this week with people representing City Council, so that we can have, as we always do on this show, a real, open, honest dialogue about what we need to do to move forward.
Right, and I think our guest this week, our guest choice this week, would really seem to indicate to me how important you respect the role that the council plays in making sure that we have effective government here in our city. Welcome, 2nd Ward City Councilwoman Jackie Poplar.
Thank you. So blessed to be here and honored to be here.
Now, I know your job hasn't always been easy, so kudos to you for your hard work on behalf of the folks that you represent.
Thank you so much. But you know what? I kept the vision through it all.
You're still here.
I'm still
here. You're working,
still here,
moving things forward
for the people.
Well, it's great to have you. Thanks for making time to join us this morning.
Thank you, Mr. Wallen.
That's great. I'm guessing that we can probably get right into our discussion about these neighborhood businesses and how we make them successful. First of all, I just want to throw a general question out there. How does the presence of business activity in a neighborhood impact the quality of life in that neighborhood? Anybody?
Well, this is what I hear all the time from people as I go door to door, that people are getting tired of having to drive, 15, 20, 30 minutes, all across town, out into the suburbs for their basic services, for their entertainment, for their restaurants. And we want, new stores, new activity, not just in downtown, but we love that progress in downtown, but we want to see it in every neighborhood and every ward. And having Councilwoman Jackie Poplar here from 2nd Ward, I mean, that corridor along Clio Road and other intersections, those are places where we have to really focus.
I think the lifeblood of most communities is centered around a lot of businesses. And in the case of the 2nd Ward, which I want to compliment Councilperson Poplar, she's done an outstanding job of trying to stay connected with the business community as well as with the grassroots community, and that's to be complimented. In a lot of cases, these businesses make contributions to their communities. They want to see their communities thrive, and so I think it's important that we have council people and that we have a prospective mayor who recognize that a local business economy is essential to the success of a community.
And it also, businesses are like a family. Once the constituent goes to a business, they feel connected to that business. And you can have your one-on-one personal thoughts and conversations with that business, and the business therefore knows how to reach out and help you. It builds a community. It builds the family. It is the village.
I am so glad to hear you say that, because that's what people talk about in years past happened in this community at the Hamady Brothers, at the Kresge's downtown, at all these locally owned and operated businesses. They were really centers of community. So yes, people I started talking about the amenities. They want to be able to shop. But if we do this right, then these neighborhood business blocks that we focus on, they're going to become a kind of community center that's right out in the open, that's right out on the streets, and show people that we are one family here in Flint.
I think it's wonderful that you have an opportunity in the future to have a prospective mayor and to have city council who are working together for the better business of businesses. I think it's important that a message be sent that businesses can come to city council and the mayor's office and get the help and assistance that they need.
Councilwoman Poplar, I believe you brought a guest with you who is actually a business owner in your ward. Would you like to introduce him?
Yes, Mr. Welch, he owns the hall up on Clio Road, and one thing that's so unique about this business person, he did not want to leave the community, and he wanted to build within the community. And one of the most unique items that he has put, and I am so proud of Mr. Welch, he has put a wedding chapel in the 2nd Ward, which means from all over the city, we don't have to run out of the city now to have our marriages. They're right there, and you walk 10 feet, and there's your reception hall. So, Mr. Welch, let us know about this great endeavor that you put in the 2nd Ward.
All right, then. I thank you very much for allowing me this opportunity to tell you about the hall and the wedding chapel. You know, when I first thought about building a wedding chapel, everybody thought I was crazy. So sometimes I wonder about that myself. So Councilwoman Poplar, she was quite encouraging in the matter. And what we're trying to do is, just as she stated, we're trying to let Flint people know that we are a family and that we can work together. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we can get a mayor that will understand the ups and downs of the city. You know, it's a city of people, not a person. It's a city of people. And so we have to try to involve and to work with all the people of the city of Flint. And so hopefully, I'm understanding that this mayor, Mr. Wallace, is ready to. Did I pronounce your name right? I hope I did.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm hoping that he's ready to do this, you know, to work with the people. We are a people. And as long as we can understand that, we can survive.
And I'm always interested in seeing the great progress that people are making in this community. I've been called crazy before, too. And I think all of us who are sitting around this table have been called that because we are committed to working together.
Yes.
And we're committed to doing something for our next generation and not only for ourselves. And some people, let's be honest, some people just don't get that. So we have to move past that way of working and call us crazy, but we're here and we're working together. And I want to be able to at least come by and see your location. Now, tell me exactly where you're at on Clio Road and what times you happen to be there, or when you have some upcoming events that may already be booked.
Okay, right now, you know, the wedding hall, the wedding chapel is still you know, it hasn't quite caught on as of yet because it was recently built last year, and so you know how you go through all the codes and everything, and it just was approved this past November. But as far as the reception hall, we've been there for about 8 years now, and it's doing pretty good, you know. As far as time that I'll be there, I'm usually there at request, you know, but I'm looking forward to now that with the addition of the wedding chapel to have an open house, so to speak, so that Flint and the surrounding areas, because you know we do welcome surrounding areas as well to come and see the place, you know, and to criticize, make suggestions, or whatever the case may be. And so, you know, the number there is 810-239-8366, and you can call at any time, 8 to 5, and we can make arrangements. And by the way, I'm hoping that you know, when you get in downtown, which I know you will be, when you get there,